Blue Lock Chapter 281. Ego speaks of the process of evolution. This is how we have spun egoism. Ego says life is born by receiving a copy of the gene from both father and mother in principle. However, rarely a child with characteristics that are not found in those parents is born due to a copy error. For example, they might be very small, very tall, very fast, or very sensitive. In most cases, because they are different from others, they are ostracized or lose out in competition and fail to leave behind their genes. By chance, they may be suited to a favorable environment. Those genes increase in number through natural selection, and the characteristics that were once sudden mutations eventually become the standard for that species. This cycle of genes repeats, and eventually, a creature that is completely different from the original species is born. This is evolution. Henri says, "Wow, I didn't know that. So basically, Pichu becomes Pikachu, right?" Ego says, "Henri-chan, adults who don't study will be eliminated." And Henri responds, "What does evolution have to do with football?" Ego says, "Well, from here, this is just my opinion on talent. In the history of the human society, the essence of evolution is the same. Humans are born with special characteristics that set them apart. There is a reason the world standard changes. The one who has the seed, I call him a genius. Increasing feasibility and reproducibility. Let's make it the global standard. The person who makes it happen is called a genius." Henri says, "The mutant talents that geniuses possess become the property of everyone in the world. That's the same as what we were talking about earlier about genetic evolution." Ego says, "I think that is how humanity has evolved as a civilization. Unconventional physical ability and making super plays. The existence of a singularity and a mutant genius using data to take action. That's how football has evolved." Henri says, "That is the evolution of evolution." And Ego responds, "The word doesn't just revolve around geniuses. Genius and prodigies are two sides of the same coin, and for both of them, there is a path to become the number one in the world." Isagi says, "Beat the genius. There's no logic. Playing like geniuses, going beyond reason and making crazy plays. Even if you suddenly asked me to try it out right now, I wouldn't be able to do it. I can't imagine it. Maybe I've always been fighting like a genius. The battlefield is run by these geniuses only. The world is waiting for the amazing call. No, after all, it's out of the norm. This is impossible. Between me and the genius side, at the genetic level, I can't surpass it. There is a wall of talent. God, this is unequal. Unlike others, geniuses fight each other. Huh? No. Maybe you are not on the genius side." And the next chapter is titled, "Need You." We'll see what happens in the next chapter. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.